We are in beautiful downtown St. Pete. We're at the mill. It's Chef Ted Dorsey. He is the man. This guy's got a pedigree around town that is like, it's hard to match. Can't wait to get in there. Come on, let's do it.
This segment of Walking Talk is brought to you by Don Pablo, Coffee Growers and Roasters.
All right, we're here in St. Pete. We're at the mill. It is the Chef Ted Dorsey. Good to see you, man.
Good to see you too.
Been a long time.
Been a while.
Yeah, man. We did a lot of work together. Cool cat, really talented, great team, the whole 9 yards. So, Chef, this is the world famous rapid fire. Are you ready?
Always.
All right, cool. So, let's talk about like the young Ted, like the 10-year-old Ted. What did you want to be? What were you thinking?
Back then, I thought I'd be a doctor.
What went wrong?
All of it.
All of it.
No, just life. Life takes you a different direction. It is what it is.
All right. Yeah, I mean, listen, we all have our aspirations. I was asked myself last week, it was a turnaround sort of an event, what I wanted to do, and I wanted to be an oceanographer, so go figure.
Oh,
right?
Interesting.
But I got a cool gig here, it's cool.
Yeah.
If you only had one kitchen tool forever on out, what would it be?
Only one?
Only one, that's it, that's all you can use.
My 10-inch chef knife.
Okay.
I can do it all with that.
Indeed. You, off-topic question. Industry right now. How hard is it to find a place?
That's the question of the hour.
Mm-hmm.
It's everybody. It's everybody. It's all of our vendors. It's all of us. I mean, you see the COGS, the cost of goods sold is through the roof. I mean, you can buy a whole chicken for pennies on the pound compared to a processed chicken because they can't get people to process the birds and the plants.
100%.
So it's just insane right now. I mean, all of us are offering cash bonuses and signing bonuses. It's crazy. So we're all just trying to do what we can to survive.
Yeah, it's the kitchen, it's the front of the house, it's like you said, distributors. It's like across the board.
Everybody.
But you know what? I think it's starting to come back a little bit.
I think so, slowly, but it is starting to come back.
So, favorite drink right now?
Macallan 21.
Love it. Can't go wrong with some Macallan.
Simple, neat. Of course. The only way to drink it.
All right, so you have the food industry at large, right? So many different components to it, right? Like literally from farm to, hey, I'm a guest, I'm enjoying a nice dish. What's your favorite part of the industry?
My favorite part of the industry is interacting with the customers and seeing them smile and enjoy what we've just put in front of them. That's probably the most rewarding feeling that I've ever had in this business. So that would probably be it.
So you create the pretty dish, and then you actually see people enjoying. And then, the best part is when they come back, right?
Yes.
I mean, that's a true story.
Exactly.
All right. Picture this, Motley Crue, Boston, the Beatles. Which band best fits your style of chef? Your chefness?
Probably Motley Crue.
Yeah. All right, hell yeah.
At this age, I'm a father and I've settled down, but I mean,
Well, everybody needs a little Vince Neil, man. Like, come on,
can't go wrong.
What are we talking about here? All right, last question for you. Best piece of advice ever given?
Don't go into your career chasing money. Find what makes you happy and the money will come if you work hard.
You believe that?
I do.
Excellent. I do as well. Chef, We're gonna jump into some food.
Absolutely.
I'm really looking forward
My favorite part.
Me too. Well, that's what I'm here for, right? Like all this other stuff is cool. Like they really,
Yeah.
you know, I'm here for the food.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool. Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you.
While the chef is cooking, I'll be enjoying coffee from the best coffee company on the market, Don Pablo Coffee Growers and Roasters. Find it on Amazon.com. Cheers.
This segment of Walking Talk is brought to you by Fresh Fish Fast.
Hi, my name is Ryan. I've been working at the mill for about a year. I'm going to show you about 4 of our different cocktails. Here we go. First, I'm going to start off with one of our signature Tahonas. This is going to have a cactus pear. We put a little elderflower, smoked some jalapenos in there. It's going to use a little bit of our tequila, our reposado. All of our juices are fresh. We have fresh lime juice. We're also going to do our over the edge cocktail. This is going to use our pretty Empress gin. A little bit of fresh lemon juice. We make a fresh lychee puree. Some rhubarb bitters. And a little fresh agave syrup. We're also going to make our WNDI, we're not dead yet, we call it. So we're going to take some fresh cucumber, muddle that up, some orgeat and almond liqueur, or actually an almond syrup, lime juice, and some of our tiki bitters. And last but not least, we're gonna make a El Duderino, a really great brunch cocktail. We make a coffee-infused vodka, a frosted flake-infused creamer, some Demerara. We're gonna shake these and pour them in. First, we're gonna put a little sugar and chili rim for our WNDY. All right. First, we'll start with the Tahona. Next, we'll do the over the edge. Do a little double strain. Now for the WNDY. And garnish that with a cucumber ribbon. And last but not least, the El Duderino. And we garnish this bad boy with some frosted flakes. And there's a few of our cocktails at the mill. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you.
Alright, sea bass and rice.
How long am I lead?
5 on sea bass.
5 minutes. Jeez, I'd have had it up.
Sea bass is turning.
hopefully you plate cleaner than you saute.
Yes, chef.
This segment of Walking Talk is brought to you by Farm Fresh Produce.
It's another segment of Walk-In Confessions. Come on! All right, so Chef, all right, this is Walk-In Confessions. You know what that means. Horror stories of the industry. What do you got? Go.
Man, very early on in my cooking career, I was working at this famous local restaurant, and we have this this parade here in Tampa every year. It's known as Gasparilla.
Yes.
One of my fellow cooks decided he was going to go down and do a little bit of day drinking before his shift, and came in to start setting up his station and did one of those little drunken kind of stutter steps and put his hand right down on the grill.
Nice.
Yeah, he won't make that mistake twice.
No, I mean, anytime you're hitting like the grill, the flat top or something like that, it's never fun. It's never a party. Did he finish your shift?
You know, I don't remember, and I'm not going to sell the guy out, but his name was Miguel, and he had the best nickname ever afterwards, Midwell Miguel.
Oh my God, I love that. That's that's freaking awesome. All right. So, as you know out there, if you've been following the show for a while, industry folks, food service industry folks, they do a lot of stuff. There's a lot that goes on to make sure you get a pretty plate and a full belly. Make sure you're being nice. You see the chef, give my hats off. You know, servers, bartenders, whatnot. Be nice. You know, everybody's short-staffed. We talked about it in the rapid fire. You know, your plate's gonna come out a little bit late. Who cares? Enjoy the night, eat, have a drink, and you know, be cool, man. Chef,
I'll be right with the world.
appreciate you, baby.
Always.
Yeah.
They call me Don Pablo, and 20 years ago, I discovered my passion for great quality coffee. Today, we're roasting excellent quality coffee that's rich, smooth, and very complex. It's a taste that's new in the world.
All right, Chef Khalib. It's Kitchen Inc. I saw what you had on your leg. That's pretty badass, man. You want to explain it?
Yeah, so as a young chef, there's a lot of struggles, a lot of external and internal. This was kind of a depiction of the internal struggle. Just what I'm going to do with the rest of my life. Am I going to do this professionally? Do I want this, all this headache and all this stress and all that? And it's kind of just like a battle, like an internal battle for me.
You've got skulls, you've got angels, there's swords, like, oh my God, it's pretty amazing. It kind of embodies the restaurant life. It's the kitchen life. You know what? And it was pretty badass.
There's a lot of good chef, bad chef, so yeah.
Awesome.
Sure.
Well, now we have Chris Willis up with some really cool tats. What do you got there, man?
I got an armful of badass ink. A lot of this is from growing up in the industry, things that go bang. I thought music was going to be a big passion of mine. Turns out I was meant to be here. A couple other things to remind me who I am when I'm in here doing what we do.
Oh, I love it, man. I love it. Hey, man, listen, and your food's good too. I love it. Hell yeah.
Thanks, man.
All right. Hey, wait. Motley Crue, Guns N' Roses. Which one?
Guns N' Roses.
This segment of Walking Talk is brought to you by Peninsula Food Service.
All right, so Chef, we've been here for a few hours, and you put out like a whole spread. And this is like, I'm excited. True story, very excited. I almost feel like we should shut the restaurant down and just let me eat for the rest of the night.
Dance on the bar when you're done.
Yeah, we'll do that. Shots, the whole thing. It'll be fun. All right, so this is our breaking bread segment. And basically, we're going to indulge in your badass food. Before we do that, or as we do that, I should say, go ahead and, kind of talk about what we have here, man. Like, there's some really spectacular looking dishes. What do we got?
So these are some of my favorites from our new menu. This one right in front of you is our Creole sea bass. So it's a Creole dusted sea bass over a Charleston gold rice. And then it's paired with braised Swiss chard and a crawfish etouffee. So, it's always been one of my favorite kind of go-to dishes when, I'm starving. I love crawfish. I love etouffee. Who doesn't?
And sea bass is okay too, right?
Sea bass is all right.
It's all right.
It's,
So explain to the viewer etouffee.
Etouffee?
Yeah.
Etouffee is, what we call a slow sauce. It's basically a brown roux. So we basically caramelize our trinity in in classic French cuisine. Your mirepoix is carrots, onions, celery. In Creole cuisine, it's celery, onions, and peppers. So we caramelize our trinity, and then we melt our butter, allow that to brown, and then we make our brown roux. The brown roux cooks for about an hour or so, and then we build all the rest of the ingredients into that. And so that, the etouffee is really just layers and layers of flavor. Some of my other favorite dishes, we obviously wanted to showcase the Farnsworth Bentley. Our Farnsworth Bentley was named after the famous rapper Puff Daddy's assistant, the very dapper young man who holds Puffy's umbrella everywhere he goes. It's a rough job, somebody's got to do it. So it's a Wagyu beef burger topped with caramelized morel mushrooms, Vidalia onions, our homemade duck bacon, seared foie gras, truffle aioli, and fresh summer truffles. And then we wrap the bun in gold leaf. That's 24 karat edible gold. So it's amazing, it's delicious, it's over the top. It's one of the most decadent burgers you'll ever taste.
How many weeks does it take to eat this?
Yeah.
Legit. Like, you know what I
You'd
mean?
be surprised. I've seen people polish it off pretty quick.
Pretty quick,
Yeah.
right? I mean, that's pretty bad. By the way, if it's rainy out, which happens to be today, do I have to carry your umbrella? I'm just saying.
That's not a bad idea.
I'll take the job. You know
That's
what
not
I mean?
a bad idea. We get you a little bow tie. Why
You know what I'm
not?
saying? I'll
Yeah.
do it. I'm down.
Awesome.
I'm down. You hear me? What else we got here?
So there's two dishes that I guess I kind of always swore to myself I would never do as a chef. One was a lobster roll. Like, why would I do a lobster roll? Like, what's wrong with me, right? And then one night it just kind of hit me. I was like, well, why not do a fun Southern version? So we Southern fry it. After it comes out, so it's a double breaded buttermilk flour. We deep fry it, and once it comes out of the fryer, we toss it in bang bang sauce, and then we build around that. The other dish I kind of always told myself that I would never do was a deviled egg. Then I realized if we did it, elevated the dish and did something completely out of the box, that it would be a home run. So that's what we did here. We pickle our eggs for 3 weeks, minimum of 21 days. They then get cut in half. The yolk gets scooped out. We 3-stage bread the white, which is flour, Parmesan, panko. And then we make our deviled egg mixture with the pickled yolk, and then we pipe that back into order, and it gets paired with avocado crema and a sriracha aioli.
We'll be diving into that here momentarily. Just to touch on, so far the burger is like the little piece that I'm able to get out of there. Wow. I mean, so as you know, just by the way, side note, I am here for the food, right? It's all about the promotion, but I'm here for the food. I don't know that I can eat all this. I'm just saying, like, y'all know me enough now. I put it down, but Chef Ted here kind of did a number on me, I think. What else we got?
So this is a Southern fried soft shell crab. It's over a tequila-soaked honey-seared watermelon. It's paired with citrus remoulade and pickled watermelon rind.
Are you telling me that's healthy? Is that what you're
Absolutely.
saying? Is that what you're telling me?
Absolutely.
Okay.
This is my favorite dish from our primal cut section on the menu. This is a aged veal tomahawk chop. It's paired with a Hasselbeck potato that is twice baked and then deep fried. That's topped with a garlic herb butter, and then the sauce is a gorgonzola fondue. It's out of this world.
Chef, why bake it twice?
Really, it's because I want to get the consistency of the potato, and it's a Kennebec potato. So
God.
You know, I mean, it's a higher starch potato. You know, so I really wanted to get it all the way to where I wanted it to be. So it's still al dente and perfectly cooked.
I don't want to say you're killing me, but like in a great way. Oh my God. Come here. St. Pete, right? The mill. Chef Ted Dorsey and company. You saw Chris, you saw Caleb. I mean, awesome chefs under chef's tutelage. Come on down. What else? Did we miss anything? Mm-mm. And you know we're gonna hit these drinks too. Like it's a thing. All right. So listen, everybody out there, just for the record, this is the second take on this watermelon honey. What's that? What else is in there?
It's tequila soaked watermelon seared in caramelized honey.
I'm allergic to honey. I'm eating this. I just want you to know that.
Allergic
I
to
get
honey?
hives. I can totally get hives on honey.
I'm allergic to bees, so I get it.
You know what I'm saying? But I love it. I'll eat the hell out of it. Anyway, so that's what we're doing now. Willie made me do a second run on this. So my wife, if you're watching,
Come see us later at the hospital.
I might not make it home. Where's my EpiPen? I don't know. Jeez, wow. All right, cool. Listen, Papa, you're awesome. Thanks for having us.
My pleasure,
We
Carl.
really,
Absolutely.
You let us like kind of take over your restaurant for a few hours here.
Mi casa, su casa.
Mi
brother.
casa, su casa. You have other concepts, and we are going to do all of them.
That's awesome.
Is that cool?
I'm excited. Yeah.
Right? I mean, this is the thing. You're on film, dude. Right?
I'm ready.
Make it happen.
Thank you, brother.
Thanks, man.